name is Garrett Graves and this is Country Bumpkin Homestead. As you can see here, we have a border control problem. This 4-foot high 2x4 inch mesh fence is not cutting it for mom and her goats. They keep jumping over it and trampling it down. It's just a pretty big headache. Hi, my name is Benjamin. So what we're going to do to fix this is we're going to build a 5'6" polywire electric fence. It's going to have 6 strands running across it. And because we like to keep it cheap, what we're going to do is most of the posts are going to be PVC pipe. We're definitely going to need the younger two for this job. Let's go get them. So the posts we're using 3/4 inch PVC piping, and we're using Polywire, so we drilled smaller holes than you would if you were using like poly rope or something like that. You'd want to drill a bigger hole. And the great thing about PVC piping is it's non-conductive, so I don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on insulators. Hey, this is my little brother Jonah. What's up? And what we did here is we cut a wedge in the bottom of all these PVC pipes so that way they'll cut it in the ground whenever we drive them. And basically whenever we're driving here, I'm going to come down with the driver and he's going to do a half turn just to keep it nice up and down straight. And he's also really handy because whenever it gets down low enough, we'll use his height as a marker for how high the fence needs to be. It's kind of high, but mom's goats like to jump, so let's get started. Okay, so what we did here was we used these corner posts as T-posts because they're nice and sturdy, and whenever we put the line across, it helped us put a straight line of PVCs instead of it just being like all over the place. So for the gate posts, we're using 1.5 PVC piping, and we're using a roundabout method. So we put our polywire in this hole and thread it out through this one. It puts tension on here, and that's why we're using a bigger PVC piping for this post than the other ones. The other ones are practically spacers. This is going to keep it nice and tight.
Hi, I'm Skylar and it's my job to build a gate. Let me show you what we're doing. We're going to connect 4 pipes with 4 elbows to make a square. But before we cement it, we're going to prime it to clean it. Let me show you how. Let that dry for a few minutes. It's been a couple minutes, now it's time to cement. That's it.
So on the corners here we use T-posts, and we put yellow insulators on them to attach the wire to them. And I have to admit, it was a bit of a challenge to thread all the wire through this fencing. But what we ended up doing is each person got a corner and we're just feeding it down the line, and it worked out very well.
Let me show you our gate. We used a rope hinge system. We made these holes bigger so that we can feed these wires down the pipe and retrieve it. Here's what we did. The electricity comes to the fence, and we connected it from the fence to the gate. It feeds the entire gate, comes down through here, and reconnects with the fencing wire.
Alright, so what we got here is an energizer that we mounted onto a piece of old plywood. And we leaned it up against our house next to a power outlet. Now the thing about energizers is they're all a little different, so make sure to follow the manual that comes with yours. So in order for energizers to work properly, you have to have it grounded. What you're going to want is galvanized wire and rods. Yeah, I think this fence is going to work out pretty well. You think she'll be proud of us? Yeah, I think she will. Thanks for watching the video. If you can't get enough of me, then watch the weekend project series and go ahead and subscribe because there's always something going on the homestead.